Their time is numbered here in this qualifier too. There is still one more qualifier though for BHOP, or any of you guys who are watching who want to play. I mean, we only got 97 teams this time around in NA. See if we can break 100. Break the century mark here. I think that one starts on the 3rd of September. Don't quote me, but I believe that's when it starts. And the loser will have to play in that one, but EG looking like they want to qualify here and now. They don't want to let this one go on a little too long. They want to finish this job. Job's not done until they qualify for the major, though. This is just the qualifier for the qualifier. And Silas does a lot of damage, but he's unable to come up with the kill, unfortunately for him. But the bomb's gone down, and that's already a good start here for BHOP. Although they're falling like flies now as Hex hits another headshot. Automatic creeping out of cave. Brett does get one. Swan removed, though, and Automatic taken down by Eris. The low HP Cirque falls as well. Nealon and Breeze are so far removed from the equation. Breeze is in towards CT at the very least, but the kit is so far away. Eris has a nice 1v1 against Breeze. And Nealon is coming in. His noise has been made. His presence has been spotted and known. He's going to tap, and Eris isn't going to peek because he's expecting him to have a 10-second defuse anyways. Now he'll go out late, but he already won the round at that point. Hits the headshot for a good measure. And we go to a 10th round for BHOP. EG were able to get 5 out of their initial streak. If BHOP can do the same, that puts them 2 rounds away from Nuke.
Yeah, it's a great start right there for BHOP. Closing out on the pistol, making sure that they get things activated here early on that T side, right? Because, like you said, if you win the first pistol, you follow it up with consistent success, and that's where things can become bleak here. But look at this play that they're going for. Expecting more coverage from the Molly in mid, but Healy gonna dive on out into certain death. That's all that lies around the corner. Nice spam for BK as well to take care of Breeze. That is absolutely insane. Now 5-on-3, and this force buy looks like it's gonna have no teeth to it so far.
Yeah, no teeth at all for EG, but there's something to sink your teeth into. Automatic with a nice crispy shot onto Beaky. And maybe EG are gonna be cooking something up here. Bomb going to go down on the A or the B site, though. And Automatic also going to be going down on the B site. Cirque and Hex probably not going to fathom a retake here. They're just going to save what they have and try it again. No reason not to. And exactly what they're going to do here. Save the guns. GG go next. BHOP grab 11. If they're able to convert the next, that's 12. It's going to double up the scoreline of EG. And for EG, I don't think I've seen them down like this at all throughout this qualifier.
Yeah, right. Usually it's them in the winning position, but they allow for the teammate, opposing team to actually claw back in. This time they're on the back foot. Again, I'm going to hold off until we actually get that first gun round, right? If they start to convert these gun rounds, then BHOP are going to make a case to actually close this, take it to a third, take it the distance. And that's where we can start to wonder, you know, what on earth EG was thinking heading into this map. But before that, at the very least, we got to have some faith in them until we see that gun round. Because if they're going to pick into this map, they have to have something ready, right? They have to have, you know, done some practice over in Europe while they were at Blast or something along those lines. Otherwise, it's going to be very atypical. There's a lovely shot from Cirque. He's going to continue to peek because he knows he needs to be the man to do the damage here with the advanced weaponry. Can he overstay his welcome, though? He absolutely will. Brett's going to tap him down. So much volley damage taking place as well. And the player in the corner kind of deal with a lot of damage here. Brett delivering, though, 28 kills right now. He's looking for a couple more. Gets the reload off. Making a 30. Actually taken away from Eris, but I don't know how much Hex can do. A couple low HP bars, sure, but he's low as well. Right around the corner, Hex going to lie in, just make an absolute collapse. And while the bomb is planted, has coverage, though, from multiple different angles, so Hex actually trying to make this round work is just slim to none. They'll eventually drop Eris, but that's the only one. So good damage on a limited buy, but here's where the question comes. Does EG ready here on Ancient?
Yeah, EG's map almost comes down to this. They lose this round, it puts BHOP on 14, presumably. And that would just really sting for Evil Geniuses, wouldn't it? Losing the map in the qualifier for the qualifier. And it would add a lot of questions, I think, onto the project here. If this does not go right, Hex, though, with a good double spray down. The Molotov's isolating players as well. Hex goes into the cubby, too. The smoke covering his retreat. That's a good hold to make here for the young gun, the young Canadian. Spray onto Hex will do just a paltry amount. And Swan, keeping an eye on a couple different angles. We'll try again. Too much the same result. Nice one opening by Beaky onto Cirque, and that creates a little bit of room. The main problem, though, is the fact that the bomb dropped forward. The bomb was one of the first players in, and that really makes the round nigh impossible for BHOP to manage. And Hex just continues to get harassed by Swan. I feel like Swan's going to go through all the ammunition he has, though, and then eventually he'll get that kill onto Hex the way things have been going. And Hex decides to back out and away. And I think Swan only has 30 rounds left in that AK.
Yeah, not a lot at the end of the day, but not too much to worry about here. They're going to start to make their moves in towards the bomb site. Actually isolating here, and that damage easily finished off there. Breeze going to get set up with the flashbang, and it's really well placed. Great work coming from the EG camp, and it will be automatic to close. So the first gun round going the right way right there for EG very quickly. Now, I like what BHOP attempted, right? You have rounds, you have a slight lead, so they went for a massive gamble, but it didn't pan out, unfortunately, for them. So now, with the damage done to their economy in the previous round, yeah, I mean, a tough decision. They're going to go for a full investment. They got to make do with this one, right? Up in the hands of Swan, he has to have a massive amount of impact, and you got your heavy hitter, the guy with 30 kills already with the AK. So some good signs for this investment, but this is kind of an extraordinarily important round here, and not starting it off the way they'd hoped.
That's a great start for Nealon and company on EG. Good aggressiveness down middle. Two players pushing down, already getting the start. And no response at all from BHOP. They're basically split. There's a wedge that's been driven between the two groups of players. And EG have such the right read going on, too. The extra players being drawn over to the B site. But now BHOP have made the right move themselves. They're going the other direction. That's a lot of damage done by Nealon onto Brett, though. That's a lot of damage to take for one kill. And damage that BHOP really can't afford to take right now. Swan will shuffle some utility over to Brett, and he'll take another aggressive peek. But BHOP aren't going to get lucky this time. They're not going to have another overextension from EG. Breeze playing a passive A-hold, 3 stack towards B, and nobody at all in middle from the CT side. The utility on EG is also run quite dry. 2 flashes and a Molotov. Contrast that to a smoke over on BHOP. It seems like a load, but Eris is going to get swiped here. Yep, Hex just gets the timing, and I think Eris' job was done. He was the human decoy, but the bomb gets dropped, and Breeze has done more. Time is starting to tick down quite low, and the bomb plant might come through, but is Audi going to be in time? Bomb will go down, but Adi's got the strike from Donut, and into the open. Breeze will find Swan. Only 2 casualties for EG. And now things start to look a little bit smoother for the CT side. The favorites come into this one, and we'll see. Can they punch their ticket into the RMR?
That's what they're getting close to. Really crucial shot right there. I think if they could have found that player in CT Swan and Swan was able to post up and towards a more comfortable angle, then I feel like that round actually could have been something for BHOP. But with him only like landing that wall bang tag, completely different story right there. But they're kind of getting close to closing out there. Bit of a missed molly. Unfortunate. It's $600 down the drain, but at the end of the day, they're still up against just pistols here. So the fast claim of control taken from Evil Geniuses, very good sign. Making sure to assert their dominance here. Once the rifles have come out, I don't think they've looked too bad, to be honest, and that's a good sign for them.
Little bit of damage by automatic as the B blitz comes on through. Nealon's still doing some damage as well, but the bomb's going to attempt to go down. Nice crossfire between Hex and automatic, though. Hex will double down, but he's down to 3 HP. The bomb has been planted in the meantime, and that was the goal for BHOP, wasn't it? Just get the bomb down, get some cash moving forward. Don't care if EG gets a 9th round. Your job has been done. The knife was out for Beaky, but he's spammed down by a USP. And nothing coming through here for BHOP is they've only got 3 rounds on this T side, and partially due to the pistol round. In fact, large part due to the pistol round. But they need a little more support for Brett. It can't just be Brett doing it all. Need a little more support from the likes of Beaky. Silas as well definitely needs to step it up. 6 and 15, a little bit low for him. You'd want him to be up closer to the Arises or the Beakies, and he's not there just yet.
Oh yeah, Brett just is calling for some help. It's so fresh to what Automatic was for what was it, that last map where he's like 15 and 2 and like 19 kills in the first half at one point when things started to slow down. He's like, guys, I just need someone else to maybe step it up here, because he is really playing a stunning game right now in terms of, you know, precision, finding so many opening kills. Like, it's not like he is last alive, baiting things out, hoping for last kills. This guy has been leading the pack in so many different occasions on the CT side, creating so much space. So it's incredible scoreline he's rocking with right now. It's very, very impressive.
Yeah, Brett's putting in a clinic right now. He's also putting in an application. It seems like a pretty big, hey, look at me. I can shoot heads pretty good. Sign me. But he hasn't been able to do enough to get his team a win just yet. Silas will silence Automatic, but the trades are coming back and forth. Breeze and Hex with a couple of returns. And now only 2 players left standing for BHOP. Low HP Eris and Swan on the big green. The B site, not quite open to them. The smoke will do nothing to deny, as a Molotov comes through from Breeze on the flank now. And what's Swan going to be able to do here? I don't think he can sprout wings and fly to A, and he'll get 1 for his trouble. But now it looks like EG are in full control of this one. BHOP can do nothing on this T side. I'm expecting a timeout to come through, though, from the T side. I would expect a pause before that next buy, before things get a little too close for comfort.
You could be disappointed. I don't know if we're going to be seeing too much pausing. Okay, now it's all about locking down your game plan. Also, little detail, depending on, you know, what sort of coach you're rocking with, what sort of IGL you're rocking with, coaches are out of the server here as well in the RMR, so won't be calling any timeouts from the coach department. Beaky, though, man, not often does that spam get taken in reverse, right? Usually it's just Automatic that would be throwing out the damage right there, but instead Beaky going to find it. But there you go, Breeze just answers 2 immediately right back, and that's going to put him on the back foot. Hey, reclaiming space as well. Is Hex on to Brett and into a 2-on-4. Things looking a bit bleak here. It looks like EG closing the distance.
EG are definitely closing the distance fast. It's been a pretty steady ground gain for them, and there hasn't really been too much BHOP have been able to do to stop this. And it just seems like it's a matter of time before EG take full control. Might have had a couple of stumbles here and there, but in the grand scheme of the overall race, they're the stronger team, and you would expect them to win this series. Beaky 1 tap for his troubles, but is it enough? No. Far from it. He's trying to help out Brett. He's trying. But he needs another guy to help him too. Brett's trying to push and pull from the top. There's nobody else there to help him. Meanwhile, EG all very close. 6 between the top and the bottom right now. 19, 17, 15, 14, 13. Not really much separating the top and the bottom, so a good team effort over on EG. And exactly what you wanted to see, especially after Inferno, which was so top-heavy between Automatic and Breeze, with both those 2 players around 30 kills each. Ooh. That's some good damage there from Automatic. Neil with a smoke spam. Cirque already has the op, and the pistols for BHOP are getting wiped away 1 by 1. Only Eris left standing. And he'll get 2 kills, actually. That's solid for Eris, but comes in a little too late. I'm surprised they were all just spamming the same angle. Nobody's watching the flank.
I know, dude. 3 people in Donut, and no one is covering their back, man. What was that gap right there? He nearly found a 3rd as well. If he has a couple extra bullets in that Tech 9, old Tech 9 with 32 bullets, man. Oh, boy. That guy's having a field day. Eris is getting 3 there, no doubt, but I think his ammo ran dry, and so does his HP right there. But we're tied up here very quickly. The CT side, once the rifles have come out, EG have shown limited to no struggle whatsoever. Not a lot to be said. But nice shot. I actually did land at B. Getting spammed through the smoke, but does connect a huge headshot. But Nealon, with some sharp shooting of his own, able to deal 2 headshots out to BHOP to keep that man advantage healthy in their favor here. Look, bombs down once again. How many times have we seen BHOP eliminated pretty much before the round ever even gets started? There's a minute 20 left on the clock, and you just don't think there's any chance to actually get this round going because of the bomb being dropped in such a dire position and there being such a stark man advantage for EG.
And that just gets more and more pronounced as Cirque adds another one to the tally for EG this round, and the bomb sits down towards bottom middle, with Swan having no way to get this one back. No survival for him either. Lead for EG for the first time since they had a 5-0 that turned into a 6-5 in the favor of BHOP. It's been a long time for EG since they've been in front, but it's better late than never. And yeah, BHOP just gonna buy pistols again here. A 14th looks very likely for EG, and BHOP seem allergic to timeouts, so there's also that. My own personal soapbox there.
I don't know if they have the answers actually in their like wheelhouse, right? It's always good to try and maybe get a momentum stopper, but you know, what sort of strat are they going to call out on the fly? Because there's not a lot of experience on this one. Maybe a B rush is good though, but still numbers dwindling quickly. We got Silas and Eris. Silas at least has an A1, but oh, look at this spam. Breeze tracing right on the money here, and this flank is still activating as well. So all of these problems still in the back of BHOP's mind. They need to nail some beauty shots here. Eris ready with the deagle. Steps out wide towards the ramp. It's going to drop here, and it's going to be Nealon. Another Breeze to clean things up, but doesn't matter who's cleaning it up because EG are claiming the round at the end of the day.
And that's what they want to do. Just get rounds on the board, get the win under the belt, and get ready for the RMR. That is mission number 1 here for EG. Prep for RMR. You get ready for that. Then, well, hopefully for them, they qualify for the major. BHOP, it's a good learning experience for them, though. They're getting their strength put to the test. And they'll probably be a stronger team for this one going into the final qualifier later this weekend. Again, I think that one starts on the 3rd of September. You can always double check on ESEA, but I believe that is when that one starts. If you guys want to play too, give yourself a shot. And Nealon gets a 100-0 molly kill onto Silas. That's some barbecue right there. And I'm not talking low and slow. That's fast and hot. And Breeze will double down there. Automatic falls to Eris, but the damage has already been done. It's a 4v3 in the favor of EG, and they only need 2 more rounds to punch their ticket into the RMR. And what's even worse for BHOP is that they're behind the 8 ball when it comes to the buys.
Ooh.
They lose this one, they won't have a strong buy the next, and they're already losing more and more players. Breeze swings out through house, and Swan and Brett are too far spread. It's all down to Brett now as Cirque gets the kill onto the Opper. And this kind of has been a problem for BHOP too, where they've been so spread out, they've been able to get isolated one by one from the EGCT side.
Yeah, again, I mean, past the minute mark, and there's a 4-on-1 advantage for the defense, right? That's definitely a problem if you're any sort of T side, right? That's just definition. Isolating fights, taking far too many duels, or maybe it's not being able to punish some of the aggression that EG are throwing at you, right? We haven't seen any rounds where EG have been punished for their constant mid endeavors, their constant cap peeking. There's been very little presence here offered from BHOP, and again, I think that's more so just a testament to their discomfort on this map so far as a team, and just not being able to deal with what EG are throwing at them on the table here in terms of the firepower here. But a great bit of utility damage. A desperation play up the ramp side. Hex is actually going to get caught off guard, but gets a smoke down in time. In the meantime, he's lost his teammates. A team kill in the mix there for Brett, but still, the bomb lies dormant. No to recover it as well. And Cirque able to dive in and out of the smoke here. Breeze waiting outside of a smoke as well. Going to let Eris slip on by, but he's looking to recover. He's gone flash through. Noise being made here, but in the meantime, Eris is going to drop Somehow, Breeze is able to close in on him. Beaky left last man standing. But he'll drop as well. Cirque to finish the job, and EG have qualified for the RMR. Thank goodness.
Thank goodness is, I think, the right phrase there. That's a game that EG needed to win, an RMR EG needed to qualify for in their only time of asking, because they did miss the first one as they were over playing Blast. So they weren't able to play the first RMR qualifier. They only had 2 shots. And they had to do it here and now to really establish themselves as still a top dog of the region. It got hairy, it got messy. Last night, an overtime victory. Today, a close victory over Team 1 and another close one of the BO3 against BHOP. But in the end of it all, it ended as we expected, with EG qualifying.
Yeah, and that's what matters most, right? I mean, as long as you qualify, it doesn't matter how close you come down to it. And again, there's actually quite a bit of time for them to prep for this. They've got a distance between now and the RMR. I think it's around 30 days now. Early next month is when we're actually going to see the Americas RMR. So now it all comes down to making sure you buckle down and get ready for what's to come, because again, this is a team that's very new in terms of IGL and core. So if they can come into this with firing on all cylinders, I definitely think EG can make a case to qualify, and that's exactly what they need.
I think so too. We'll see how much they can mesh and meld before the RMR is over. But folks, that's going to do it for us tonight. There is still another North American RMR qualifier though. And I believe that one starts on the 3rd of September, again, just 2 days' time. So be sure to keep it tuned on the socials, keep it tuned here. And, well, there's also IEM Challenger, or ESL Challenger Melbourne going on right now as well. So there's more Counter-Strike action for you guys to catch. Twitch.tv/ESL_CSGO-B is holding those Challenger games right now. But folks, if you have enjoyed the casting, exclamation point casters in chat, I've been Boggs, he's been Exner, and we've enjoyed having you with us for the last 2 days. We hope to see you again soon for some more Counter-Strike action here on ESL. Thanks for watching. Have a good night.
No thoughts left in my head.